Hey everybody, this is our first Weird School book. It's called Teamwork Trouble. It's by Dan Gutman and pictures by Jim Palett. My name is Ryan, and I love sports. Baseball, dodgeball, basketball, anything with a ball. I play on a football team with AJ and Andrea. They argue about everything. If Andrea says blue sports sculpt is better, AJ says red. See, red, blue, red, blue. Quit yelling, I told AJ at our last game. I'm trying to ask you something. Do you want to play on another team with me? What sport? Asked AJ. Soccer? No, I said. Curling. AJ started laughing. He spit red sports sculpt everywhere. Curling? Isn't that what girls do with their hair? It's a real sport, I said. It's in the Olympics. Big deal, said AJ. So is trampoline, and everyone knows that's just bouncing. Fine, I said. Hey, Andrea, want to be on the curling team? Yes, I love curling, said Andrea. I take lessons every week. See, AJ said, it must be lame. It's cool enough for Mo Dean, I said. He's our coach. Mo Dean, AJ whispered. The greatest athlete ever? The only guy to play professional baseball, basketball, and football? Yep, I said. I want to be on the team, AJ yelled. I love curling. I love to, curl the ball. Andrea rolled her eyes. There's no ball, it's a stone. You slide it on the ice at a target while your teammates sweep a path with special brooms. Really? Said AJ. That's even lamer than I thought. I mean, cooler. Please put me on the team, Ryan. Sorry, I said. There are only 4 spots, and Andrea got the last one. It was true. I'd already asked Michael, and I had to ask Emily. Her mom was giving us rides to the rink. Besides, AJ and Andrea would fight all the time, and it might hurt our chances. I really wanted to win our first game. If our team won, Modine promised to take us to his mansion. I heard it's totally sports themed. The lawn is a baseball diamond. The living room has a scoreboard. There's a basketball hoop toilet. I was dying to go there in the hoop toilet. The next day, Emily's mom drove us to practice. Slide that stone, called Modine. Sweep, sweep. Andrea was good. You could tell she took lessons. Michael and I did okay too, even though Michael kept tripping. That kid never ties his shoelaces. I thought Emily would be annoying. At school, she's always running off to the nurse, Mrs. Cooney. But she wasn't a crybaby at all, even when the Zamboni ran into her. Great job, everybody, said Mo. He gave us all high fives. High fives from Mo Dean. I felt kind of bad that AJ was missing it. 2 weeks later, it was time for the big match. The other team looked tough, but so did we. The stands filled up with fans. I saw our teacher, Mr. Cooper, and Mr. Klutz, the principal. There's Mrs. Cooney, said Emily. Come on, team, Mo called. It's curling time. Andrea slid the stone first. Michael and Emily swept. I stood behind the target and yelled directions. Sweep left! Now right! The stone landed on the target. Then we switched places. We hit the target again, and we kept on hitting it. All we had to do was score one more time to win. We've got this, guys, I yelled. Then Michael tripped. Ow, he shouted. My nose! Mrs. Cooney rushed over. It may be broken, she said. Now what do we do? I cried. I'll play, someone called. It was AJ. You don't know how, said Andrea. AJ grabbed a broom. Yes, I do. I watched you I mean, it's just so obvious. Go for it, said Modine. Could this really work? AJ and Andrea together? I slid the final stone. Sweep left, Emily called. AJ started sweeping. Left, dumbhead, yelled Andrea. This is left, yelled AJ. Not your left, Emily's left. You're saying Emily has a different left than me? Said AJ. How is that even possible? Because she's facing you. I knew it. I knew they were going to fight. Now we were going to lose. I'd never get to see Mo's mansion. Then I heard Emily's voice. Guys, the stone is on the target. Wait, what? We won? We won! Mo's mansion was amazing. We drank from a fountain that sprayed Mo's own sports cup flavor, Dean Green. We ate baseball-shaped cupcakes, we floated in a pool as big as a football field, and for the first time ever, Andrea and AJ agreed. You're pretty good for a girl, AJ said. You're pretty good for a boy, Andrea said. Will AJ and Andrea ever agree on more stuff? Will Michael start tying his shoes? Will we all keep curling? Maybe.